Hi guys, I'm Isha. I'm the editor-in-chief of Scientia, and I'm here with Batool, um, the author of Oviposition and Olfactometer-Based Behavioral Responses in Aedes aegypti. And we're going to talk a little bit about her research. The first question is, what was the purpose of this research?
Yeah, so the purpose of the study was really to see oviposition preference in female Aedes aegypti, which is where they choose to lay eggs. And that helps with public health initiatives for trapping and just surveillance methods. So knowing like host preference and oviposition preference in mosquitoes can help from transmitting less diseases that Aedes aegypti carry.
Great, and then what was your hypothesis?
So our hypothesis was pretty broad. We tested four different compounds. We tested beetroot, geosmin, oak leaf infusion, and then water as our control. And so we thought that beetroot would show the most oviposition preference in the mosquitoes, as in the most eggs would be connected to the beetroot assays.
Awesome, and then what conclusion did you find?
So, because the study was only 10 weeks during an internship, we didn't have as much statistical data. So, overall, we found that different methods worked better. So, our dual choice assays, which tested two compounds at a time, worked better than our four choice assays. And so, we kind of looked at different literature and we found that in general, beetroot and geosmin can be used interchangeably in low income communities because geosmin as a compound is really expensive, but beetroot is very convenient and can be used when monitoring and trapping for surveillance methods in low-income communities. And so there's like a figure on my document that shows kind of how they can be used, and that was a literature paper. Mhm.
Awesome, and then how would you expand this research in the future if you could?
So, if I had more time, I would definitely expand this research by doing more assays and doing more trials with geosmin and beetroot, and then doing an NMR of beetroot to see the concentration of geosmin that's found in that peel. I think that would be really interesting to see how effective it is, and also to see how attracted geosmin differs from beetroot.
Great, and then what was your favorite part of conducting this study?
So overall, I really enjoyed just the fact working with my PI throughout the summer and also learning new lab techniques. I've been in this lab for about 3 years. And so every single project that I do, I just feel like I learn more. And so it really enhanced my own skills, and getting to collaborate with some grad students and ask questions with other McNair scholars since I'm in that program was really, really fun and definitely a highlight of my summer.
Great, and then last question, is there any advice you would give to aspiring student researchers?
Yeah, so like I said, since I have been in the lab for 3 years, there's definitely been so many like failed attempts of projects. And so if I was giving advice to a future researcher, I would just say like be persistent and keep trying, even if you're trying to get into a lab or any opportunity, just always put yourself out there and know that like it might not work out the first time you do it, but it's a matter of consistency and how determined you are. And so just keep your head up and look for the good in the journey of getting there.
Awesome, thank you, Batul.
Yeah, no problem.